The biggest blow to the Jamaican economy this year has undoubtedly been the COVID-19 pandemic. On Wednesday, the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, gave more evidence to this when they reported that the economy contracted by an estimated 18% for the April to June quarter relative to the corresponding period last year. We get the details in this next report.
In his quarterly report on Wednesday, Director General Dr. Wayne Henry was unequivocal. He laid blame for the outturn at the feet of the novel coronavirus and measures implemented to contain its spread.
The preliminary data presented on performance for the April to June 2020 quarter indicate that the economy has continued to be negatively impacted by the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and measures implemented to mitigate its spread. The most significant restrictions occurred within the review quarter, including the closure of Jamaica's borders to incoming passengers for over 2 of the 3 months, and the implementation of work from home and other physical distancing measures. For the upcoming quarter, July to September 2020, it is projected that the economy will continue to contract within a range of 8 to 10%.
Dr. Henry also highlighted the decline in critical sectors such as goods production, agriculture, and the services industry.
The goods producing industry contracted by an estimated 7%, with all industries registering a decline. This performance largely reflected the impact of the temporary closure of the Gisco Alpart alumina refinery, drought conditions which adversely affected agriculture production, and measures implemented to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. Agriculture. Output of the agriculture, forestry, and fishing industry was estimated to have declined by 8.5%. The outturn of the industry largely reflected the impact of drought conditions experienced across the island.
The foreign exchange brought in by tourism is typically a lifeline to the economy. However, that was a major casualty of COVID-19 containment measures. The drastic fall-off in tourist arrivals were occasioned by travel restrictions owing to the pandemic.
Hotels and restaurants. Real value added for the hotels and restaurants industry contracted by an estimated 87.5%, reflecting a sharp decline in visitor arrivals and the number of persons utilizing restaurant services. Among the measures implemented to manage the spread of the COVID-19 was the closure of borders to passenger traffic for 2 of the 3 months during the quarter. This led to a significant fall-off in stopover arrivals by 98.9% to 7,188 visitors. Total visitor expenditure at US $16.2 million was 98.1% lower than that recorded in the corresponding period of 2019.
Overall, the 6-month outturn for January to June is for the economy to contract by an estimated 10.2% and by between 8 and 10% for the July to September 2020 quarter, largely due to the impact of COVID-19. Dr. Henry said the PIOJ estimates that the 2020-2021 fiscal year will contract within the range of 8 to 10%. The economic forecast remains gloomy, with gross domestic product (GDP) levels not anticipated to recover until 2 years after the pandemic. For the news on PBCJ, I'm Gabrielle Thompson.